So actually, when did it all start?
After my pregnancy with my daughter, during my pregnancy I did crave sponge, and I just thought, oh, it's one of them.
What kind of sponge?
Crazy, any sponge. At first it was more just like your washing up sponge, household cleaning sponges, and then it moved on to more like inside of sofas and mattresses, anything foam related.
What kind of quantities are we talking about here?
Anything really, any.
So would you like get through a whole sponge,
yeah,
for
like
example?
so some days, on a bad day, I could eat up to 10 washing up sponges.
Really?
It got really severe, and then on a good day, maybe 2, 3, but every day I had to have something.
And the mattresses, the inside of the mattresses you were eating, was that in your own home or
Yeah,
anywhere?
yeah. I did consume quite a lot of my mum's sofa.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. But as I said, it wasn't really a problem. I thought that it was just a crazy craving that you hear about these pregnant women get all the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't till my daughter was born and the cravings were still there that I knew something was wrong.
Okay. And how did it develop after that? Did the cravings get worse, or was it like this?
Yeah, gradually got worse. They became more frequent. It would change my whole mood. If I couldn't get to any sponge, I would change as a person. I don't think I was a very nice person to be around.
Or would you get aggressive?
Yeah,
or
very
grumpy?
aggressive, yeah.
Okay. And how was it making you feel? Because by now, obviously, yeah, like as you said, it's normal for pregnant women to get cravings, and now you weren't pregnant anymore and you still had this thing. How was that affecting you emotionally, mentally? It
was really draining. It was like a weight on me. Like at one stage, I did try to take my own life twice for it. I was really depressed through it. It was more of what it could be doing to my insides, and if eventually it damaged and I, God forbid, die, who would be there to look after my daughter? Yeah. That was constantly in my mind, so the suicidal thoughts came.
Did you feel sick or anything like that? Or how was it affecting you physically?
I get severe belly cramps, obviously. My toilet isn't great. And my back, I get a lot of back problems from it, which I believe is due to that. Yeah, and I also had kidney stones 2 years ago, which I think may have been part of the pica. Okay. And did you actually talk to anyone about this? Was anyone aware of what was going on? No, not at first. It was more of embarrassing. I was really ashamed of it. Just thought, well, it's not the normal thing. People are going to think I'm crazy.
So you didn't talk to anyone at all, not even a friend? Or?
No. My mum actually found out from finding them in like washing up hours in my handbags, my pockets, under my mattress. And she confronted me, and I broke down and told her everything.
How did she react when you told her?
She was there for me. She just didn't really understand it. She didn't know how to deal with it. Her first reaction was, right, we need to go to the doctor, we need to get help. Okay. But it was that embarrassment level that it was just too much for me. I have really bad anxiety as well, so speaking out about that was really hard for me.
And when you actually went to the doctor, because had you heard of the term pica before?
No.
So you had this condition, you didn't even know what it was, or that other people had anything like this?
Yeah, so I just thought it was me.
Actually, this is the thing that we do speak about quite often on this program, is that when you are going through something, and you know, I will talk about it later as well, when I was depressed, I really thought at the time that I was the only one that felt that way.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's such a horrible feeling, isn't it? Because like, oh my God, it's just me, what's wrong with me? I'm so weird, there's something wrong, and I'm not stable, and all these kind of thoughts go through your mind, and it makes you feel worse. But when you did actually go to the doctor, what happened that day?
I was told that I had low iron deficiency, and I had a eating disorder, which is called pica, or pica. Yeah. I was given iron tablets, but my body rejected them. With iron, it makes me, if I take one iron tablet today, I could be feeling ill for the next 3 days.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that didn't really work for me.
Did you change your diet in any way?
No, not really. I think eating a lot more red meats, that helps a bit, but not massively.
But did it actually help you now knowing what it was, and that there was a name for it, and that other people suffered from it as well?
It was like a closure. that I'm not just this weirdo who crazy woman that eats sponge. And speaking to people online that suffers with the same thing, it's like having someone who knows what you do. They know that they go through it themselves, so it was a lot easier.
Now, actually, things are a lot better now because you started some treatment. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm currently on my 5th therapy session. That's going great. I found out a lot of things, a lot of other ways to deal with it, stuff that's more safer, like with the consuming sponge. To me, it's just, there's the sponge, I want it, I need to kill this craving, I need to eat it. But it doesn't bother me what's inside it, like that doesn't run through my mind. So my therapist said about boiling it maybe to kill any chemicals that's inside it and that. But yeah, since being there, I think it's helped me so much. I can go maybe like 5-6 days without consuming any, whereas in the beginning, 5-6 minutes, and I
really
wanted
is
some.
Big improvement, isn't it?
It was such a massive improvement.
Can you tell us about maybe just one tip maybe that your therapist has given you, apart from the boiling, obviously, to kill any chemicals, but maybe other things that you've had to kind of maybe challenge your way of thinking? Is there anything else that you could tell us?
I would say keep myself busy.
Okay.
I don't like to consume any when I'm with my daughter, so I think it's more the dealing with the questions. Mummy, why do you do that? So keeping myself busy with her helps a lot. It does.
Why did you feel it was so important to speak about this today, Ashley?
I don't think there's any awareness for it. When I was going through Pica during my pregnancy, after my pregnancy, I felt like I was alone, and I didn't have anyone to speak to. I thought I was crazy. So it's mainly to create awareness. When I mention Pica to anyone, they don't know what it is. So yeah, it's for other people out there that do suffer with the eating disorder.
And do you have any like message for someone out there that is maybe doing this secretly and no one knows, and they haven't been to the doctor and they're feeling really down, depressed, even suicidal like you were? I
think if you're embarrassed about it, how I was, a good way to come to terms with it and a way of release is to blog or write about it. It's like a self-therapy. I mean, I blog and it really helped me.
Oh, when did you start your blogging?
Not that long ago, actually. About 5 months ago, but it really helps. And
how's that helping you just to be able to express what you've been going through?
I think it's easier to express pen to paper. But
you've done a brilliant job speaking about it on TV as well.
Thank you.
You express yourself really well. Were you a little bit anxious about coming on today as well?
Yeah, very anxious. Yeah.
Okay, but you've done an absolutely brilliant job. I think you've been so brave. And, you know, obviously you haven't just done this for yourself, you've done it for all the people out there that are going through it, and you really want to help them. So I think you've been amazing.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chrissy B, and my show is all about improving your mental health and being happy. Join me every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 10 p.m. on my channel Sky 203. Visit chrissybshow.tv for more information and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Chrissy B Show. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Chrissy B Show, and on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show.